The Blue Dragons on Radio is brought to you in part by Erickson Custom Building, The Medicine Shop, Ashcraft Pharmacy, Prairie Star Health Center, H&R Block, ARCAT, Next Tech Wireless, and the Sportscaster Club members, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Rob of the Hutchinson Clinic, Craig Barkley Plumbing, Burning Chiropractic Center, and Gina Ritter, along with It's Just About Game broadcast booth for the game with the Eagle Sports Crew on Country 102.9 and BW Radio.
Randy McKay, welcome and good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Colby Community Building. As it is a Super Sunday for the Blue Dragons, they get set to take on the Colby Eagles. Ladies' game just finished up 93-39. Sean Hodgson's team won his 20th game of the year as they defeated Colby 93-39. Now Steve Eck's turn, going after their 19th win against only 4 setbacks, trying to stay one game back of the league-leading Barton Cougars, who were able to win last night as well. This is the lone game in the league this Sunday. They had a basketball tournament out here this last weekend, so this became a Sunday affair. Colby comes in at 15-7, a Colby team that can do some damage. They can cause some troubles, but the Blue Dragons have really been able to control Colby over the years. Haven't had too much problems with them other than they're 47-4 overall. They've only lost one in Hutchinson at 25-1. They're 20-3 overall here up in Colby. They met them on 2 different neutral courts. They've had a couple of overtimes and met a couple times in the Region 6 tournaments. Matchup began way back in 1968 when Colby was an independent. Last loss to the Colby Trojans was back in 2009. That was Dragons matched up back on the 29th of November, won at 89-65. Swept them, that's about 12 straight, and Steve Eck has never lost with any team he has ever had when he coached at Butler as well as Cali when he ever brought a team out here. So it's Super Sunday, the Super Bowl about to get underway coming up in a couple hours, but hopefully you can join us for some Blue Dragon basketball. I'm Glenn Grunwald, joined by Darren Dunn, and Darren, always tough to go on the road to play at this facility. Long drive up here, but it's always some good basketball when we get here.
Yeah, you have to shake off any rust that you might have from one of those longer trips. Definitely not the longest trip, especially for those teams you think that have to go all the way from the west all the way to the east and vice versa. So still a long trip, though, for the Blue Dragons. Here's the thing about head coach Steve Eck. You mentioned on the line for him, a victory today would be the 250th career win with the Dragons, and would also be his 900th win overall in his 39 seasons as a coach.
That's a lot of wins.
It takes a lot of success to be able to do that. You think about how close games can be. He could have already been there. The losses this year, the worst was by 7 at Cowley. The other 3 were all 3 points or less. And remember, that one was that overtime game against Cloud. So the average loss on the year for the Dragons has been 3.5. You look across the league at other teams, and you're seeing teams losing and being blown out, and then blowing out another team and being inconsistent. The Blue Dragons, it's not necessarily the consistency of whether or not they're going to win. It's that consistency of staying close in these ball games, even when they fall behind. And if you look at those ball games where they've lost by that average of 3.5 points, typically are being out-rebounded or are pretty close in the rebound category. So that's important for the Blue Dragons today. Also, how about that free throw shooting performance the last time out where they got into 90% free throw? They've done that twice in the last 80% or more from the free throw stripe, missing at the free throw line and cost them in a few of those games, and that's on 20-plus attempts. You're saying, well, wait a minute. Well, are you saying they were 9 out of 10? They were 90% or they didn't shoot any? No. In those games where they shot 90% or more from the free throw line, they shot 20-plus, and in one of those games, they shot 33 free throws from the line.
Head coach for Colby is Rusty Graffles. He graduated from Hutchinson Community College back in 2004. He is in his 6th year here. They're coming off a nice win over Dodge City, 84-79, when the Blue Dragons are coming off a nice win over Neosho, 105-95, where they gave up 18 three-pointers. Colby's also capable of knocking down the 3 from the outer. So this is a dangerous team at 15-7. This is one of those ones that can jump up if you don't play good basketball.
Well, the other scary part is really coming along, the sophomore out of Manhattan, Kansas for Colby. He had 11 points in his last game, and he had 3 blocks to go with it. You have a handful of scorers for Colby. You really don't know exactly which one is going to be hot or if it's going to be a grouping of them, and it could be a grouping. Last game, 5 play, double-digit scoring. David Hall put in 19, pulled down 7 rebounds, the double-double with 14 rebounds. That was all off the bench. Ty Dalton is one of the key shooters. He had 14 points in the last game, and 0. Mr. Smith, Xavier, had 10 points and 6 assists in his last game. So that was a game against Dodge. You know this team is capable of scoring. You know the Blue Dragons are capable of defending. But sometimes if you close off that 1 or 2 big scorer for the other team, if you have scorers 3, 4, and 5 on the month, you have a little bit to deal with.
We were without Cotton on the last game against Neosho. Looks like we're going to have Tyler Cotton tonight, and we'll see if he comes off the bench, be the backup point guard or not. As we're about set to get underway. Pretty good crowd here at the Colby Community Building as they're going to get set for starting lineups. Let's see if they're going to go with the national anthem, which I believe they are going to again. Nice delegation of Blue Dragon fans that made their way out here all the way to Colby as well. So we will take a quick 2-minute timeout. Set your starting lineups. Blue Dragons versus Colby Eagles Colby Trojans, that is, coming your way right after this 2-minute timeout.
Just when you thought you were done with taxes, you got a letter from the IRS. Maybe you're being audited, or maybe you filed for an extension and still need some tax help. We at H&R Block are there for you. We don't stop working on April 15th. Our tax professionals are here to help you year-round. So if you have tax issues you need a hand with, even if H&R Block didn't do your taxes the first time around, visit our offices in Hutchinson, Lyons, or Ellsworth and let our experienced tax professionals help get you every dollar you deserve.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to lay. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Of course, you have choices for a family physician, but Prairie Star is your only choice for patient-centered health care. And Dr. Brandy Weens, a Hutchinson native who made her choice to return and serve her hometown. Dr. Weens and all of us at Prairie Star consider it a privilege to serve you, whether you have insurance or not. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Winter is the perfect time to own a hot spring spa, and the perfect place to get one is at Jim's Water and Woods. They've been the area's exclusive dealer of hot spring spas since 1982. There's nothing quite like warm, soothing water to relieve those achy muscles or to ease away the stress of the day. And Jim's has just the right spa you're looking for. And since it's always grilling season, consider a grill from Weber or Hasty Bake, or a smoker from Cook Shack or Fast Eddie's, along with a great selection of barbecue accessories, seasonings, and sauces. It's all at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
And welcome back to Colby, Kansas. We're about set for starting lineups. And with your starting lineups, here's Darren Dunn.
Well, for the Colby Trojans, we know this from when these two teams met in the sports arena. Rusty Groffel likes to match up with his guys against your guys. So a little bit of a different starting lineup for Colby in this. Xavier Smith, 0, will get the nod. David Hall, 6'6", sophomore from Bucyrus, Ohio, wearing number 1. Craig Boatwan, kind of that guard forward mix, 6'3" freshman out of Chicago, Illinois, wearing number 3. Christian Carmichael, who is seeing point numbers and production rise in the last few games, the 6'6" sophomore out of Manhattan, Kansas, will get the start. And Ty Dalton, the sharpshooter, 6'4" redshirt freshman from Houston, Texas, will also get the start. He's averaging just over 10 points in conference play. For the Blue Dragons, 18-4 on the season. Same starting lineup you saw at the sports arena the last time around. This starting lineup is 1-1 now on the season. Devontae Bandu, 6'3" sophomore from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, wearing number 10 these days. He'll get the start. J.J. Rhymes, the number 1 scorer in the Jayhawk Conference, 6'4" sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona. Then the 6'3" sophomore, Rob Whitfield, at guard, number 13, formerly number 4 on your roster. Sal Nuhu, the 6'8" sophomore from the Bronx, New York. And then finally from Jamaica, New York, a 6'7" freshman, Raekwon Taylor. And Glenn, if Raekwon Taylor hustles like he did in the last game against Neosho, I can't wait to see what he has in store for us this afternoon.
Yeah, we saw some good things from freshman against Neosho. Gave up 18 threes, but Neosho was red. But the Blue Dragons were able to overcome, caught into the dressing room with a 2-point lead, and then got it done. Stopped the big surge by Neosho. That was a good team. No doubt about it. This Colby team, though, here at home, they feel confident that they can get it done. So we'll see what's going to happen here. If you just tuned in, ladies, Dragons winners, 93-39. When we left Hutchinson this morning about 7:15, caught a little snow. Really picked up between Ellsworth and Hayes. Stopped at Hayes and ate breakfast and got a lot of snow on the way up. Had some problems with the ladies' bus working its way up here with the fuel gelling, but we were able to get here right around 12:30. And I understand that some of the I-70 is a little icy all the way to Manhattan from Salina, so be careful out there. Enjoy your Super Sunday.
Yeah, we were here in Manhattan, City, kind of getting the worst of it as far as that goes. I want to of him in that game against Neosho where he shot out of nowhere and got rebounds. That was the way Shakur Houston played all the time. So if Raekwon Taylor could figure out how to play even half of his minutes that way, what a special player he could be for this Blue Dragons.
Yeah, he's got all the tools to make it happen. J.J. Rhines, by the way, with 1,049 points. Now he's about 50 points away from the next rung on the ladder, which is Pooh Hairston. So we'll run down that chase as he is number 15. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Whose ball's going to be?
Should be Colby's basketball, tapped out by Nuhu.
Yep. Colby will have the basketball, first possession. Powder blues with the white numerals. Kind of a camouflage type of pant. Dragons in the road reds. Colby with the basketball on the outside, Dalton. Aaron calling him a sharpshooter from the outer perimeter. Here's Smith. Brings it out across, outside to Dalton again. He'll dribble across, takes it up to the lane, shoots it up and in. 2-0 ball game. Early lead already for the Colby Trojans. Rob Whitfield to bring it up. Whitfield out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Right side over to Bandu. Bandu outside to Nuhu. Nuhu on the dribble. Flash pass down low underneath the J.J. Rhines. Layup good. We're tied at 2.
J.J. Rhines has made a living down there this year underneath the basket.
Kind of a tweener. Don't think he'll play that at the next level up. More of a swing man, but he's strong enough he can battle in the low blocks. Here's Dalton on the outside. He'll roll around to the top. Ty Dalton. First name is James. Goes right side. Dribble drive. Shot up and good. And the end one. Nice drive by David Hall.
David Hall, really a heartbeat for this team. He averages 14.5, and that's a little bit of an uptick when he gets into conference play. Not going to kill you from the outside necessarily. Only has 5 threes from out there, but drives like that, that's where David Hall can make his living.
Whitfield picks up the quick foul, and will send Curtis Hollis into the ball game. Free throw tosses up and good, and it's a 5-2 ball game now. Colby with the lead.
I think that's the one thing you can always count on in Blue Dragon basketball. If you're the first player to pick up a foul on an ex-coach team, you're going to have a nice warm seat on the bench.
You're going to rotate out. Here's Bandu on the outside. Goes right side over to Curtis Hollis. Over to the right wing. Rhymes on the dribble. Jump out to pull Carmichael out for a little bit. Here's Curtis Hollis underneath, goes right side, it's too strong, gets his own rebound, stripped away from him, however. And with the basketball, here comes Hall out with it. Colby basketball leading at 5-2 early minutes. Kick it left wing, jumper up and on his way, not there. Missed shot put up and missing by Emmanuel. And the rebound cleared out for the Blue Dragons, Nuhu. Bandu brings the basketball up. Top of the key. Angle dribbles right side, spins in the lane, has a hand on him, and Smith will draw the foul.
He has such a quick first step. Devontae Bandu, so hard to handle. Not only has he been shooting it well from the outside, he's getting back that confidence from the mid-range and his drive.
Bandu hobbled by the bad ankles for much of the season. Free throws up and good, plus he had a hurt wrist. That one's up and good, makes it 5-3 Blue Dragons.
Well, I think when he was
trailing.
I think he was going through those shooting struggles. People were asking, what's wrong? Why can't he hit anything? He's had a lot of injuries to battle through this year.
You betcha. And one you missed was the wrist, or he missed on the ball lipped out on him. Score remains 5-3 Colby. You have that wrist messing with you, that can really affect your shooting. Dribble penetration. Boudoir kicks it back outside, and there's a foul called underneath. 2 shots coming for Colby.
Raekwon Taylor just a little bit late getting over there, and when he went airborne with David Hall, it's that chest bump midair that's going to get you.
At the line, David Hall to shoot 2. Get those up. Another one net. Goes Kai Mitchell into the lineup. Kai Mitchell, sophomore, averages 6.2 points per ball game. Out of Haverstraw, New York.
David Hall, a master at getting to the free throw line.
Misses that free throw, however, and Salnuhu gets the rebound. A 6-3 lead now for the Colby Trojans.
Has 137 attempts from the line this year.
Drive up, and J.J. Rhymes stripped of the ball. Coming out with the basketball is going to be Dalton. Here comes Colby. Colby will bring it up quickly. Drives to the basket, puts it up and in. Made that too easy.
He's good at keeping his shoulders square through the contact as he hangs in the air to knock it down.
8-3 ball game. Colby with the early lead. Blue Dragons right side. Hollis goes down low underneath. Kai Mitchell underneath the Nuhu. He'll be fouled. Nuhu will step to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Colby Trojan number 3, Greg Beaudoin. That's his first.
Greg Beaudoin will pick up the personal. That'll be his first personal.
Salnuhu, what a beast he's been on the glass. As of late, he's been able to produce points as well. That's been a good part of his game.
Free throws up and good. You can see Sal hit the free throw.
He knocks it down, and remember, he was integral in that championship run last year.
Oh yeah,
He
really came on.
To turn it on here would be big for him to peak.
Free throw toss is good. Might have to get the crazy hair working a little bit again, won't he?
I forgot about the crazy hair.
8-5 ball game. Colby with the lead by 3. Carmichael dribble penetrates, kicks it back outside now. Hall with the basketball. They'll take a baseline, goes up and there. J.J. Rise with the rebound. Dragons have it. All the way up to Curtis. So long and lanky, he can stretch the floor with his athleticism.
Yeah, as long as he's faking that 3 and getting the defender off their feet, he's good at finishing at the rack.
Makes it 8-7. There's a layup at the other end, though. Too easy for David Hall. Steve able to score it. Beat the Dragons on the step to the basket.
Slipped free on that defensive switch by the Blue Dragons.
Ball on the outside, Bandu. He's been quiet in the early minutes. 16:23 to go in his first half of play. Curtis Hollis, right side, J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes dribble penetrates. Pulls up on Dalton, shoots it on his way. Not there. Rebound cleared underneath by Carmichael, and here comes the Colby Trojans. Smith over the right side. They'll drive it up and score it. Basket by Carmichael, too easy. Steve Eck wants to talk things over. 12-7 lead now. Colby with the lead by 5. 16:03 to go in this first half of play. We'll take 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this.
This is of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Blue Dragons down 12-7, 4 minutes into this one. That last time, Hollis was waiting to try to make a block on the backside. Should have tried to cut off and play help defense on Carmichael.
Yeah, Carmichael got down quickly, laid it up and in. 12-7 ball game. Colby with the lead. 15:50 to go. First half. J.J. Rhymes, a little gimme doesn't go. Rebound, Rojas. He's in there, puts it up and in. Rojas just checked in. James Rojas averages 9.4 points per ball game out of Jamestown, New York. Put it up and in. She's 51% from the field goal line. At 21 off the bench the other night. Here's Dalton. Kicks it left. Still with the basketball on the outer perimeter. It's going to be a Hall. Gives it to Smith. They'll set up the point guard. Dalton spins. Kicks it right side. Dribble penetration by Carmichael. He pulls it back. Shoots it on his way. It's not there. Up and over the rim. Hits the support mechanism at the top of these goals, and it goes out of bounds.
Good job by Rojas just getting back into the face of Dalton. Dalton tried to clear a little bit of space with that elbow out there, and Rojas unfazed, able to get back with those outstretched arms and that 6'7" frame to make it hard for Dalton to see anything.
Here comes Hutchinson, caught Hollis on the outside to J.J. Rhymes. Underneath, they go to Rojas. Wraps around. Basket good by Rojas. Too quick basket by James Rojas after he just checked in. The Dragons pull within one at 12-11. Right side for the Trojans. Back outside now. Hall has it. Reach-in foul called on Kai Mitchell. Not a shooting situation. Colby will inbound right side in front of their band over on the far side. Glad to have you along on the Blue Dragon Sports Network this afternoon as well. Let's go to BlueDragonSports.com if you're listening on the radio and would like to watch it with the live stream. They'll take you to the YouTube channel. Go to Media. Here's Dalton. He'll gun it on his way. Misses it. Rebound ran down the corner by the Colby Trojans. Long rebound came corner left.
Just the first offensive rebound by Colby.
Boudreaux will bring it down outside. Dumps it right wing. Ball taken away. Hutchinson comes up with it. Quickly down they go. Curtis Hollis. Check that. Basket scored by Bandu.
Bandu filled the lane. And
first lead for the ball game for the Blue Dragons, 13-12.
Gave Mitchell a nice target to find.
Jumper on the outside, wide open three, doesn't go. J.J. Rhymes with the rebound. Bandu, alley-oop underneath. Mitchell, one hand, puts it up and in. Timeout's going to be taken by Colby. 13:48 to go in his first half of play. A 30-second break. Hutch up 15-12. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
There's something new about Reno County Area Transportation. The drivers are wearing safety green uniforms. These will alert motorists when drivers are on the street, assisting passengers on and off the bus, keeping everyone safer. RCAT is first come, first served general public transportation that has a bright future, and it's not just the color of our shirts. Call 694-2913 for information.
An 8-0 run for the Blue Dragons to get back on top by 3 after trailing 12-7 early in the Colby Community Building.
That did not take long, and the Blue Dragons got into transition. Nice one-hander by Kai Mitchell at the other end.
Yeah, I think he wanted it to be more emphatic than it was, but still pretty nonetheless.
Ball on the near side of Matthews. Colby with the basketball. He'll spin away. Drives in, floats one, rims off no good. Big rebound by Curtis Hollis. Hollis drug his pivot foot. Came out, the ball slipped. His pivot foot drug about 6 inches. He thought he held it, but not the case.
Just the third turnover for the Blue Dragons. They're such a good team when they can keep those turnovers down to around 11 a game.
I thought I was seeing things. I looked at the numbers on the back of the Colby Trojans. Got a slight hit of green around the
Isn't
numeral.
that weird? Like, where did that? Is that even in their color scheme?
No, not at all. I was sitting there thinking, man, am I seeing things?
Is that on the same paint swatch as
Jump,
the blue?
Jumper on the outer perimeter, not there. Rebound cleared away by the Blue Dragons. Hollis. Colby might have got away with over the back. Here comes Bandu. He'll kick it outside to J.J. Rhymes. He'll shoot it on his way. It's not there. Rebound cleared underneath by Jim Fee. Comes up with it. Matthews has it. Left side. Ball on the outer perimeter. They'll drive inside. Shot up, missing. Ball's kicked on the floor.
So you'll get 4 more seconds added to the shot clock. It was down to 16. That's the new rule this year. You get under 20 and you have a kick, it'll take it up to 20.
Now this while ago. I looked at the number and I thought, spots or something.
Blurry. You were worried about your eyesight?
I was starting to be a little concerned.
That lime green or whatever it is and that powder blue, I don't know if it's on the same paint swatch is my question.
Ball on the outside, Dalton. Shifts gears, holds up, kicks it back. Three-pointer on its way, off the glass. No good. Put back, though, is good. Jimphy.
He's so good off the bench. Had a double-double in the last game against Dodge City, and he's out of that same area as Bandu, Brampton, Ontario, Canada.
Jimphy puts it up and in. Colby trails at 15-14. Hutchinson with the lead. Here's a Bandu three. Rims off, no good. Battle for the board underneath. Rojas loses the battle. Rebound's going to be cleared out. Up the court, they'll bring it quickly. Bowl with the rebound.
Gives the Trojans size at 7-1.
Ball on the outside, Dalton. Brings it out front. No moves to his left, holds up. Dribble penetration, kicks baseline. Goes away, and the last touch out of bounds, though, by Bandu.
I think the big thing here is Bandu never really totally possessed it on that steal attempt, so Colby has 3 seconds to shoot off this inbound.
So 3 to shoot here for the Colby Trojans, and they call a timeout. They'll take a break with 11:38 to go in this first half of play. Full 1 minute break coming your way. Dragons 15, Colby 14. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude.
If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Blue Dragons so good at sharing the basketball. Team basketball, 5 assists already in this one on 6 made field goals by 1. Colby has to have play coming out of that full timeout to get a shot.
For the Blue Dragons compared to Colby's 40%. Hutchinson has committed 3 turnovers. Here comes the inbound. Colby out of the break, throws it, goes off of the Blue Dragons and off of Colby Trojan. Went off the leg of Bowl, out of bounds. So Hutchinson will have the basketball with 11:33 to go in this first half of play. J.J. Rhymes, Bandu. Ball's knocked into the backcourt, but was touched by a Colby player. Bandu runs it down. Zone defense now by the Colby Trojans. Taylor out to Bandu. Down low on her knees. J.J. Rhymes. Shot doesn't finish. Rebound cleared underneath. Coming up with the rebound, Carmichael. Colby Trojans bring it up. He'll kick it right to David Hall. He'll gun it on his way. It's not there. Whitfield with a rebound on the baseline right. Here comes Bandu. Bandu to Whitfield. Whitfield spins to his left, brings it back outside. Top of the key down to Bandu. Whitfield from 3. Rims off on him, no good. Rebound cleared underneath. Out of Colby Trojans as Smith brings it out. 15-14. Hutchinson with the lead. 10:32 to go in the first half of play. Crossover, 5 inside. Carmichael travels. Turnover, only the third of the game for the Colby Trojans.
He did a good job of finding himself some space down there. The only problem was when he went to set and establish a pivot foot, he did a little skip to his Lou and walked with it.
Ball on the outside. Square dancing again, haven't you, Darren? Lob underneath the Rojas. He catches it, puts it up and in. 6 points for Rojas off the bench. James had a great game against the Osho. Really had fun in that game. Good to see him start to put up some numbers. Play with some confidence. Here's Dalton on the outside. Todd Dalton dribble penetrates, pulls it back a little bit. They give it off to Boudoir. He'll drive in, puts the shot up, and draws the foul. Foul's going to be on Bandu. It's going to be his first. Media timeout with 9:49 to go in this first half of play. Dragons lead at 17-14. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Love your smartphone, but not your current service provider? Or the idea of having to buy a new phone when you switch? Now you don't have to. You can bring your device to wireless. Enjoy our high-speed 4G network. Coverage, exceptional local customer service, plus your first 2 months will be absolutely free. You'll also enjoy monthly savings, including unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Switch to Nextech Wireless, keep your current phone, and receive your first 2 months free.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
Welcome back to Colby Community Center, where the Blue Dragons have their largest lead of the game at 3. It's been a close one here so far at 17-14. Largest lead of the game was by Colby by 5, so a little bit of not necessarily back and forth, but once the Blue Dragons took control, it's remained close.
Yeah, right now, 3-point lead for the Blue Dragons. That's just starting to get in the flow of the game a little bit. Colby Trojans, a dangerous team. They can get up and down and run pretty well. 15-7 coming into this game tonight. And they're kind of log jammed in the middle. Free throws on its way by Boudoir and off no good. Barton leads the conference at 20-3. Coffeyville and Hutchinson locked up behind. 19-4 is Coffeyville. Hutch 18-4. That counts last night's game. Missed free throw, and Taylor gets the rebound for the Blue Dragons. Colby behind Cali. Cali at 15-8. Colby at 15-7. Tyler Cotton into the ball game. Haven't seen him play for a couple games. Been hurt with the wrist. Inside to Taylor. His shot won't go. Rebound's cleared out of there by Carmichael. Colby will bring it up. Set it up on the outside. Smith, the 3. It won't go. Rojas with the rebound. Out to Cotton. Side to Rhymes. Over to Taylor. Down low to Rojas. Knocked away out of bounds. Hutch will have the basketball. I've been plagued by that crud that's been going around Hutchinson for the last couple of weeks. You had it before, Darren, so it's my turn to have it again. Had over the Christmas break.
Yeah, some people are getting that flu. The sinus infection, I think, more so hit me.
Yeah, mine's kind of a bronchitis type of thing. Colby takes it away from the Blue Dragons on the inbound. Need to get some rest and drink plenty of liquids and wash your hands. Here's Dalton on the outer perimeter. Hammond off the ball, Boudoir. Carmichael then had it for a second, gave it up. Here's Dalton. He'll spin in the lane, kicks it back on the outside, double dribble, traveled. Dalton kind of got feet tangled up a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes when you back it down like Dalton was trying to do, you expect the defender to more pressure on your back. So with no contact, he had nothing to lean against and fell backward with the ball.
Outside, Blue Dragons working around the outer perimeter. Give and go down low. Ball knocked away. Last touch out of bounds off of Colby. Nuhu couldn't handle the pass on the baseline.
Tough pass from Rojas, kind of down around Nuhu's knees. And you would love to see that close together in the paint, a bounce pass instead of a flip.
Ball comes in. See him get on, and the ball goes out of bounds. Colby will have it. 17-14, still Hutch with the lead with 8:20 to go. First half of play.
Blue Dragons 0 for 4 from the three-point line here. Keep in mind, this team very selective on three-pointers and number 1 in the conference in three-point shooting percentage.
Wall, ball outside. Now Smith has it. He'll drive right over to Hall. He'll take it inside, lays it up and in. Good ball player, David Hall. Nifty move, takes it inside off the glass. 17-16 now. The lead is 1 for the Blue Dragons. Whitfield, a high to Newfield. Newfield takes it down low. Basket good. Nice low percentage shot by Nuhu as he took it down low.
4 points now after his 2 free throws earlier.
Sal's a good kid. Makes me laugh. Always friendly. Ball outside now. Dalton had it for a second. Gives it up quickly. And Boudoir brings it around the top. Here's Smith. Dalton again with the basketball. Dribble penetrates into the paint. Puts it up short. Shot no good. Rebound play by Whitfield. Dragons ring it. By Dalton. Gives it off a Hall. Shot in the missing. Nuhu with the rebound. Brings it on the dribble. Bandu has it. Bandu travels in traffic. Puts it up and scores it. Nice basket by Bandu.
5 points now for Devontae.
6:38 to go in this first half of play. 21-16 Dragons. Lead is 5 again. Dalton one-hands the ball. Over to Hall, left side. David Hall backs in. Ball knocked away from him. Out of bounds. It'll be Colby basketball.
James Rojas has drawn. Well, it'll go away now, but he was defending David Hall. And I think one thing this team will want to look at is how to defend David Hall. Rojas left his feet on a pump fake from 3 for Hall, where he only has 5 3-pointers on the year. He makes his living by driving inside, and that's what Rojas gave up the last time down.
Benoit turns the ball over. Brought it inside and tried to go to the baseline, went off his foot out of bounds. So Hutchinson basketball with 6:22 to go in this first half of play, leading at 21-16. Taylor. You check that. J.J. Rhymes, ball outside. Goes to Whitfield. He'll hand it back to Rhymes. Rhymes across the top. Ball on the outer perimeter. Whitfield. As the dribble penetrates, holds up. He's down low underneath the Whitfield. Shot. The shot clock going down. Hits the back of the iron. Rebound cleared underneath by the Blue Dragons. Put back by Bandu, not there. And the rebound cleared away by Colby. Tough possession for Hutchinson.
Nuhu forced to throw up his first 3 of the year with the shot clock winding out.
Ball comes back out to Boudoir. Hits the right wing. Over to Smith. Smith will gun it on his way. Rims off, no good. Up and in. Tipped up and in. Coming from nowhere.
Somerville got into a joust with Bandu, and the resulting deflection wound up in the goal.
21-18, the lead is cut down to Blue Dragons basketball and lead. Rhymes, he's been quiet, drives inside. It's the foul called against Colby. Somerville will pick up the personal. Kai Mitchell comes in for Rojas. 5:05 to go in the half. Drive and a foul called on the Colby Trojans. Jimfe who picks up the personal. 14 foul. Both teams with 14 fouls apiece. 5:02 to go in the half. Kai Mitchell gathers in the high pass. Side to Rhymes. Rhymes at the foul stripe. Backs in against Summerfield. Takes it down low underneath. Bounces inside. Gets called for the travel. Kind of got tripped up. Good defense by Somerville.
5th turnover for the Blue Dragons.
4:52 remain to go in this first half of play. Ball on the outside, Dalton. Floater up and good. Bandu. Boudoir, scoring it. 21-20, close ball game. Hutchinson with the lead by 1. The Dragons cannot pull away from the Colby Trojans. Here's Whitfield. Squares up, shoots it, rims off, no good. Rebound cleared by Eagle. He just checked into the ball game. Trojans will set it up top now between the circles. Ball knocked away, but a foul called. This one will be on Van Dude. It'll be his second.
Blue Dragons still looking for a three-pointer to fall. At least Van's already in this one, and no one able to get it going yet.
Van Dude to the bench with 3 points after that second foul. He'll take a break. Shot up missing by Colby. Loose off the floor. Kai Mitchell comes up with it. Here's Rhymes. He'll break away. Brings it down, lays it up, and scores it. Rhymes with his first basket?
4 points.
4 points. All right. 23-20. Dragons lead it. 3-point shot from the corner, not there. Battle for the board. Taken away by Sal Nuhu.
The one thing about the Blue Dragons not making a three, neither have the Colby Trojans. Each team yet to dial it from distance.
Hollis holds it high. Ball knocked away. Foul call from behind. Eagle picks up the personal. Quintavious Eagle picks up the personal. That's such a powerful name, Quintavious Eagle.
Yeah, he had 16 points against the Blue Dragons.
Should be a politician, Quintavious Eagle. Ball comes into Kai Mitchell. Soft hook, no good. Rebound clear by David Hall. Foul called.
Interesting call, as you could have had that jump ball situation, but in going for that jump ball, Hollis got a hand on the arm of David Hall. Picks up his first foul.
Curtis Hollis' first personal. Dalton turns it over. Then we have a jump ball at the other end.
And that will be frustrating to Hollis because he's not able to see the difference between how he tied it up on the other end and how Dalton just tied him up on this end.
He'll just have to overcome it. He'll be staying there and Whitfield will him bound to him. Jim Fay will check out of the contest for the Colby Trojans. 2:59 to go before halftime. Tight ball game, 23-20. Lead for Hutchinson. Largest lead for the Blue Dragons has been 5. Largest for Colby has been 5. Kai Mitchell down low. Shot can't finish. Blocking foul though called. And Kai will earn him at the line.
Kai is such a hard worker down underneath the basket. We saw it begin last season, kind of in the second half of the season. He started using those moves that Shakur Justin was so good at. And here he's able to work it into an opportunity at the line.
Free throw toss up and missing. Ring down on him. Trying to give the Blue Dragons a 4-point lead here. Toss is up and good. 2:44 to go. This first half of play, a 4-point Dragon lead, 24-20. Colby, baseline move, layup easy one by Dalton. Down the seam.
Dalton 6 points, all on the dribble drive.
Whitfield, top right to Hollis, back to Whitfield against zone. He'll swing it. Kai Mitchell, ball comes out, now to Hollis. Nuhu, dribble drive, squares up, shoots way off his mark. Ball sails out of bounds. Rojas will check in.
Nuhu just never really got that one lined up. 67% free throw shooter, and he was right in that elbow extended, free throw line extended from 15, and once he caught that elbow the wrong way, it was a misfire.
2 minutes remaining to go in this first half of play. On the right side, it's the Cords for 2. We're tied at 24 apiece. Well, underneath the Rojas, foul called. David Hall picks up the personal. Check that. Dalton picks up the personal. Rojas will go to the line with 1:46 to go.
When Rojas came in, Blue Dragons were able to get 6 quick points out of him. It's good to see them go back down to him underneath.
Free throw toss up and good by Rojas. Shoot a second one. Free throw toss is up and good. So Hutch's lead is 26-24 now. Tight ball game, low scoring affair in this first half from Colby. Dalton will shoot a 3 ball, is good. Colby up again, 27-26 now. Left him open. Rojas throws the ball away. Bad pass and a foul called on Kai Mitchell. Kai will pick up his second. Not a smart foul right there. Not a smart pass by Rojas. Taylor will check in.
Both teams in the bonus now, so for this last minute 21, any foul will at least put you on the line for a 1-and-1. David Hall scored a few possessions ago before that Dalton 3. I mean to tell you, the Blue Dragons could not have defended that any better than they did. He just hit a tough shot.
Free throws up missing. Rojas with the rebound. Hutchinson outlet. Whitfield will bring it up. 1:17 to go before intermission. Right side to J.J. Rhymes. Around the horn. Whitfield has it. To Taylor on the outside. Back to Whitfield. Feed inside to Taylor. Head fake. Goes up strong. Travel call.
7th turnover on the Blue Dragons.
Hutchinson last couple of occasions down. Sloppy ball play. That time a travel call. Inside of a minute now. Dragons trail by 1. Drive to the basket. Foul called. Rojas will pick up the personal. Colby will shoot free throws.
When you get tired like that down underneath and you're waiting to play that help defense, it's so easy not to move those feet. Easily, Rojas could have stepped over and made it a tougher drive for Smith. Instead, he reached in and gets whistled for the foul.
Free throw toss is up and good. A 2-point lead now for the Colby Trojans, 28-26. Dragons average 95.3 points per game. Colby 86.8. Don't think we're going to hit that tonight in this ball game, Darren.
We'll see what kind of runs we get. Keep in mind, nobody's hit a 3 except for Dalton's a few moments ago. That's the only 3 of this half. If the 3 ball opens up, you'd be amazed how many points both of these teams really could put on the board.
Free throw was good to make it a 3-point ball game. 29-26. Colby. Hutchinson. Rojas basket good.
Rojas, the first Dragon in double digits with 10.
Trojans on the outside, double teamed. Get off quickly. Boudoir, he gets it back again up from Smith. Smith with the ball on the outer perimeter. 7 seconds to shoot. A reach-in foul call. Whitfield. Check that. James Rojas, that'll be his second. Bailed out the Trojans, 6.1 seconds to go before intermission. Nuhu will check into the ball game.
Smith already 2 for 2 in this game. Not a great free throw shooter on the year. Just at about 55%.
Free throw toss, up and good. (30-28) now. The lead is 2 for the Colby Trojans. Second free throw's up and good. 31-28, a 3-point Colby lead. Blue Dragons will bring it down. One more opportunity, 5 seconds. Now it's down to 3. Hollis shoots from way outside, not there. And we go in with a 3-point deficit at halftime. Colby 31, Hutchinson 28 at intermission. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Get set for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Your score at half. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HCC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability and overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit .com.
Basketball and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Well, interesting first half of play. Blue Dragons give up the lead, 31-28 at halftime. Colby takes it and gets it done at the free throw line. Got some little easy baskets inside. They lead it by 3 at the half. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule, brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main. The flu bug is prevalent all over Hutchinson. I think everybody knows it. You probably hear it by listening to me. I'm caught up with some bronchitis right now. Great place to stop is the Medicine Shop. Flu shots, pneumonia shots, over-the-counter products. Stop in and chat with them about what will make your life a little bit easier. They also have curbside service called Car Hop. If you're disabled or elderly and do not want to get out of the car, you just give them a call. Call them when you get to the pharmacy, and they'll come right outside and bring it to your side window. It's a Medicine Shop, 14th and Main in Hutchinson. Here's what the first half stats. Here's Darren Dunn.
Collectively, these teams 1 for 18 from beyond the arc. So you're thinking, wow, Neosho came out in the sports arena, hit 12 three-pointers in the first half, 18 overall. This game completely different. 1 for 18 between the teams. Colby, the only team to knock down a tray. That came from Ty Dalton, and he has 9 points for his team. The Trojans 1 for 10 from beyond the arc. David Hall chipped in another 10, driving to the basket. That has been the name of his game. The Blue Dragons will have to get out there, break down, and defend the pump fake that he'll give you from 3. He's only made 5 of them on the season. He really wants to just create some space to drive. David Hall finishes with 10. For the Blue Dragons, J.J. Ryan and Devontae Bandu pretty quiet in that first half. Went 2 for 6 from the floor to 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. 5 points for Devontae Bandu, 4 for J.J. Rhymes. Sal Nuhu had 4 points, went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And Sal did what Sal do. He had 5 rebounds and also chipped in a block. 10 points for James Rojas off of the bench. And Rojas is the big factor in the Blue Dragons' 15 points off the bench. James has 10 of them. Blue Dragons outscoring Colby from the bench 15-4. Also outscoring the Trojans in the fast break category 10-2. And the Blue Dragons in the paint, a 4-point edge at halftime, 22-18 over the Colby Trojans. Now, neither team led in that first half by more than 5 points. Colby had a 5-point lead early on, 3 minutes into the contest. Blue Dragons made a 5-point lead out of it with just under 7 to go before halftime. Overall, Hutchinson led that first half for just over 12 minutes. Colby held the lead for just under minutes, and we were tied for 51 seconds. Something, Glenn Grunwald, has to give in that three-point shooting category. You're talking about the Blue Dragons, very selective on three-point shots. Number 1 team shooting the rock from beyond the arc in the Jayhawk Conference. And then when you look across the board for the Colby Trojans, yes, they love to drive, but the reason they have so many players with that threat to score 8 or more points a game, some of that comes from beyond the arc. Guys like Ty Dalton, very capable, hit his 21st three-pointer of the season in that first half. He was the only one to knock down a triple. Xavier Smith, waiting for him to knock down one would be the Trojan fans, as he went 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Blue Dragons down 3 here in the first half of action on Hutchinson's Country Station, Country 102.9. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back right here in the Colby Community Center.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt, and Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life. If you're looking to update a kitchen or bathroom or hoping to remodel your entire home, trust the team at Erickson Custom Building. We create customized plans designed around your dreams, ideas, and budget. For quality and follow-through on any home project, call Erickson Custom Building at 620-585-2816 or visit ericksoncustombldg.com.
Hey, honey, let's use our tax refund this year and do something really fun.
Oh, I'd love to, but we really need to spend it on some new tires for the car.
R&R Tire Express Hutchinson says, don't spend your tax refund for new tires. Save it for something else. At R&R, you can maximize your tax refund by getting the tires you need for just $10 to get rolling. That way, you've got your tax refund left over to do something fun. At R&R Tire Express Hutchinson, just $10 gets you started. Your new tires are professionally installed, and then you roll out the door with your tax refund still in your pocket. Plus, at R&R, you don't need credit. Just pay as you go with weekly, monthly, and now 6 months same as cash. So today, get the tires you need or the custom wheels you want for just $10 to get rolling at R&R Tire Express on East 30th, right here in Hutchinson. Get directions and see our wheels at rnrtires.com. That's rnrtires.com.
Kansas, it's halftime. 31-28, a little scoring affair right here in Colby. We're at the community building. A little snow coming out. A little snow between Manhattan and Junction City, ice and snow. Accumulation is not real bad. We saw sunshine when we broke out and finally were able to get here. Dragon ladies were able to break out in the third quarter to win their game 93-39. Dragon guys are going to have to do the same thing, Darren Dunn. Is not a very productive first half of play for Hutchinson. Colby was able to take advantage of it and have a 3-point lead at halftime.
Well, and I think the Blue Dragons really didn't have one of those patented runs in that first half. You always know at some point, especially over the course of the last 2 or 3 seasons with these Blue Dragon teams, they will get into a mode where they'll scorch you, whether it's 5-10 minutes at a time of gameplay, and they'll come at you and put up a lot of points in a hurry. It's teams that are able to withstand that flurry that have been able to stay at least in the ball game with the Blue Dragons. We look across the board for these two teams. Points per game in conference, Blue Dragons average 85. That's good for number 2 in the league, and 77 from Colby. So I don't think it's too far-fetched to say once some shots start falling and teams make some adjustments and find some seams in that defense, and we can see a lot of points put up here in the second half of
Yeah,
play.
both teams put up 28 points. Colby hit 12, Hutch hit 11. Hutchinson was 0 for 7 from outside the arc. Colby 1 out of 10, so 1 out of 18 collectively between the two. 19-18 is the rebound count, so you look at the score, a 3-point ball game, and you look at the stats, and it shows it accordingly. 7 turnovers for Hutchinson. Points in the paint, Hutchinson with 20. Colby with 18. Second chance points, Colby with 4. Hutchinson with 2. Fast breaks, Hutchinson with 10 compared to 2. So Blue Dragons need to get into transition, get to what got them here, and try to get that 19th win of the season against only 4 cut setbacks and try to get on with the league race.
I want to share this with you. The Blue Dragons one time this year in a first half of action put up 65, and in a second half of action, this was against Pratt in November, scored 66 points in a half. So if the Blue Dragons are able to do that, you could see them get back to that average that they have on the season, up around those 90 points.
Well, last time the two teams matched up, which was back in November, Hutchinson did away with Colby 90-46, but Colby 15-7. Play quite a bit of ball right now, and we're on their home court, so the Blue Dragons got to pick things up. Need to watch the foul situation. A couple key members with a couple personal fouls, one being Bandu, another one being Rojas. Need to watch what the fouls are going to be able to do.
Well, I think you get those two guys going, and the rest of the offense will continue around it. If James Rojas can continue to score underneath, he'll be able to complement what those other two guys do. I also want you to think about this. The Blue Dragons, as far as season lows go, scored just 23 in the first half against Butler. We all remember how that game ended up. So you chalk up the 28 here as another low for the Blue Dragons on the season, but it can be the tale of two halves. I can't tell you how excited I am to see the floodgates open and watch these Blue Dragons soar in the second half.
Yeah, J.J. Rhines needs to get going, only 4 points. He's came out some tremendous ball games, but he's going to have to get it going here in the second half. Right now, Hutchinson only down by 3, though, 31-28 at halftime. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout and set the stage for the second half of play. Blue Dragons shuttle to halftime by 3. We'll be back for Colby in 2 minutes.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all areas, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson County and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
All right, America. H&R Block has some good news. For a limited time only, you could get a refund advance loan of up to $3,000 the same day you file at Block. That's right. You could get up to $3,000 today. No interest. Told you it was good news. To learn more or find participating locations near you, visit hrblock.com. Get your taxes won. Optional tax refund related loan from B of I Federal Bank. Not your tax refund. $500, $750, $1,250, or $3,000 loans offered. Approval of loan amount based on expected refund and other conditions. Funds loaded on prepaid card. Tax returns may be e-filed without applying for this loan. Fees for other products or features may apply.
The Rothy family name has always been connected to serving the Hutchinson community, and you can expect the same kind of high-quality service when you visit Rothy Family Flooring. They believe you deserve to be treated like family, so they've invested in their own talented and trustworthy installers to lay your floors. No outside contractors will ever knock on your door if Rothy works for you. Let them show you their expansive selection of name brand flooring and trust your home to the best. Rothy Family Flooring, 325 North Main, Hutchinson.
Of course, you have choices for a family physician, but Prairie Star is your only choice for patient-centered health care. And Dr. Brandy Weens, a Hutchinson native who made her choice to return and serve her hometown. Dr. Weens and all of us at Prairie Star consider it a privilege to serve you, whether you have insurance or not. Prairie Star Health Center, 30th and K61 in Hutchinson.
Well, just about to start off the second half. Dragons trail at 31-28. A little band of snow showers between Colby and Oakley. Most of the snow looks to be north of I-70, so we should have clear sailing home tonight. 18-degree temperature, about 6-mile wind out of the north. Here's your up-to-date hourly forecast. So we caught a little snow, a little flurries coming out. We sure could use some moisture, but at the same time, we want to get home safely. Darren?
I mentioned that there was no patented run for the Blue Dragons. I should backstep just a little. There was that 8-0 run earlier there in the first half, but even when we're talking patented runs, I think it extends into double digits. So look for the Blue Dragons to have one of those. Also, 1 for 17 combined officially for three-pointers made for both teams. Look for more threes to go in for both teams here in the second half.
Yeah, Blue Dragons have yet to ring the bell from the outside. Colby will have the basketball as we start the second half. Colby will work left to right as you watch and listen. And they will bring the basketball up with the ball on the outside. Boudoir. Ball over in the right wing, Dalton. Del alley-oop underneath. They missed the alley-oop, and the rebound cleared out to J.J. Rhymes. So the one with the alley-oop did not get it. Rhymes will bring it in. He brings it up, draws the foul. He'll go to the line and shoots the free throw. Rhymes in the act of shooting. Foul's going to be called on Dalton. That's his second.
This is really where J.J. Rhymes has thrived in the conference season. You know, he only shot 10 free throws in the non-conference games.
Free throw toss is up and good.
He has since gone on to attempt now his 118th free throw. I take that back. His 163rd. He's made.
Hey, this happened. Cuts the lead down to 1 now, 31-30. Rhymes used to have that little shimmy that he used to use when he shot the free throw. He's taking that out of his repertoire. Ball on the outside. Colby works it around the outer perimeter. Smith with the ball. Lob it into David Hall, deep corner left. Dribble drives, takes it to the rack, scores it. He's had a good ball game.
11 points for David Hall. They've all been just like that, runners on the inside.
Foul on the hip is going to be called as Whitfield took it down the baseline to the baseline on the right side. Foul before the shot. Boudoir picks up the personal. Second team foul against Colby in this half. Inside to Rhymes, underneath the goal. Blue Dragons misplay it as Taylor couldn't handle it.
8 turnovers for the Blue Dragons. I think he saw Rhymes get inside where he normally gets fouled or puts up a good shot for 2, and he wasn't expecting to get that ball out of the double team from Rhymes.
Smith's on the outside. Boudoir. Back over to Carmichael. Colby works it around the horn. Dalton had it for a second to Smith. Carmichael on the outside, drives in. Crazy shot, was out of bounds. It's going to be Blue Dragon basketball.
Carmichael had been turning it on, but the Blue Dragons held him to 2 points in that first half.
Feet underneath. Foul on the floor is going to be called. Nuhu got on the baseline quickly.
Carmichael picks up the foul, and I think that's what has to be so frustrating for him to come out of these games where he's in double-digit scoring to be held to 2 in the first half.
Here's Rhymes. He'll gun and hit. Rhymes baseline right. Nifty jumper.
Just like that, he's doubled up his point effort.
Pulls within 1. Hutchinson trails it 33-32. Ball on the outer perimeter. Hall has it to Smith. Smith with the basketball. Dribble drives. Lays it up. And misses it. Rebound knocked away. Foul called. It'll be against Colby. Foul's called against Carmichael.
4 quick fouls by the Trojans in just a minute 44 of play in the second half.
Hutchinson basketball on the right side. I got left. Van Du, he's been quiet. Colby in the zone. Van Du, skip pass to him. Pulls back, shoots it up, misses it. Rebound cleared underneath by Hall. Dragons 1 and out, last couple trips down. They're in the JJ jumper. Colby works the right side. Gunner, no good. Salnuhu with the rebound. Here's Whitfield. He'll shift gears, spins, nifty move, lay it up good. Dragons on top, 34-32. Big time move by Whitfield.
That was the now you see me, now you don't move.
Smith on the outer perimeter. On the right side quickly. Goes to David Hall, loses the basketball out of bounds. Last touch by Nuhu.
I don't think the Colby defense knew Whitfield could reverse field that quick and be left that wide open.
Hall down low, backs in on Nuhu. Kicks it outside to Smith. He'll gun and hit. 3 ball. Timeout taken by Rusty Groffels, the head coach for Colby. Colby back up 36-34 now. We'll take a quick, full 1 minute timeout. We'll be back with more from Colby, Kansas. Dragons trail by 2 with 17:09 to go.
Winter is the perfect time to own a hot spring spa, and the perfect place to get one is at Jim's Water and Woods. They've been the area's exclusive dealer of hot spring spas since 1982. There's nothing quite like warm, soothing water to relieve those achy muscles or to ease away the stress of the day. And Jim's has just the right spa you're looking for. And since it's always grilling season, consider a grill from Weber or Hasty Bake, or a smoker from Cook Shack or Fast Eddie's, along with a great selection of barbecue accessories, seasonings, and sauces. It's all at Jim's Water and Woods, 419 West 2nd in Hutchinson.
This is Carter File, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
You're listening to Blue Dragon basketball on KHUT Hutchinson. Hutchinson's Country Station, 102.9. Xavier Smith just hit his 29th three of the year, his first of this game, and only the second by either team in this contest.
Now Colby shows some full court pressure. Whitfield, they break the press easily. Into the forecourt, Whitfield will set up the offense. Bandu over on the right side. Back to Whitfield. Flash pass inside to Salnuhu, back outside. Whitfield, give to Bandu. He'll drive in. A little teardrop. It won't go. J.J. Ryan's rebound. Put back. Yes. Tied it up 36 all. 16:35 to go in this second half of play. Colby Trojans, 15-7 on the year. Shot up missing. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Nuhu. That's just going to spin away and bring it up quickly to the basket. Jump ball called. Possession will be the Blue Dragons' way. Whitfield will inbound. Wide open J.J. Ryan's layup good. J.J. snuck in there and just waited till saying, if they're not going to cover me, I'm right here. Puts it up and in.
4 points in the first half, 8 already in the second half, 12 overall for J.J. Rhymes.
38-36 Dragons. Ball knocked away. Last touch out of bounds off the Colby Trojans.
That has to be frustrating for Xavier Smith. He goes to the timeout, knocking down a three. He's feeling comfortable. He comes back, misses a three, and there he's over.
Taylor, they'll skip it across, outside, way outside to Rob Whitfield. Whitfield, Bandu. Whitfield from outside. Three ball does not ring. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch off the Blue Dragons. Had a good look. Ball pinballed out. Colby will set it up. Dalton dribble drives inside to the lane. Turns around, shoots it on his way, not there. Salnuhu rebound. They go to Bandu. Bandu into the lane, shoots it up, not there. Dalton with the rebound. Dalton will bring it up for Colby. To the rack, scores it. Tied up 30, 8 apiece.
Dalton has 11.
Hutchinson basketball, right side Whitfield. Rhymes on the outer perimeter. Shifts gears inside to Taylor, goes up, can't get it done. Rebound cleared Dalton. Rojas will check in. And so will Kai Mitchell as well. Ball on the outside, Colby Trojans with 14:45 remaining. 38 apiece. Here's Dalton. Took a look at the three. Foul call. This one's going to be on Taylor.
First foul by the Blue Dragons in the second half of play. Colby opened up the second half with 4 straight.
Dragons kind of in a fog right now. Just kind of going through the paces, but we're tied at 38 apiece. Colby basketball. Shot clock at 13. Dalton on the outer perimeter. Bring it right side. Got away with the travel. Jumper from the corner. Does rebound fought for. Comes to J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes squares. Shoots it off. No good. Into the hands of a Colby Trojan. Smith will bring it up for Colby. 14:02 to go. We're tied up at 38 apiece. On the outer perimeter. Left side, Smith. Dribble across the lane, outside to Dalton. Dalton will take Rhymes to the baseline. Jumper from the outer perimeter. 3 ball. Nope. Rebound cleared by Colby, though. They keep it alive and get a fresh 30. Smith with the basketball. Between the circles. Make it a half-court game. Smith taking his time. Flash the pass out high. Now they drop it down low. Foul called on Rojas.
Problematic for James as he picks up his third. He's drawn the tough assignment at 6'7", guarding the much taller Bull at 7'1" out of the Sudan.
Lob comes out. Now Bull has it on the outer perimeter. Colby between circles. They go left wing with it. Been off the side. Boudoir shot on its way, not there. Battle for the board. Picked up by the Blue Dragons. Nuhu comes up with it. Thought Hutch was going to give it up for a second. Here's Bandu. He's banged into. No call made.
And officially goes down as the 9th turnover, but you're right. A lot of contact as Bandu was trying to cross over in between.
Timeout taken by the Blue Dragons. Dragons 38, Colby 38. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Have you ever been unable to drive due to a short-term injury like a broken bone or some prescription medication? What you may not know is that under those circumstances, you could be granted temporary access to Reno County Area Specialized Transportation Services. RCAT is first come, first served, safe, affordable public transportation that's here to help. Call 694-2913 for information.
Back into Colby, tied up at 38. Both teams win have had a drought of about 2
Boy, they really
minutes.
have. They've been stuck at 38 for quite some time. Colby basketball. Ball on the outside, shot up, not there. Rebound, no, cleared away.
Jim
Fee was able to come up with it. Jim Fee, now to give it off to Somerville. He'll gun it on his way, not there. Inside to Jim Fee. Jim Fee goes up, ball stripped out of bounds. Last touched off of Colby. Blue Dragons get it.
Jim Fee wants an explanation as he had the ball ripped away from him. And the official said, yeah, it was ripped away, but then it went off your shin and out of bounds.
Hutchinson brings it up. We're tied at 38. 12:19 to go. J.J. Rhymes, Kai Mitchell, back to Rhymes. Rhymes near the Dragon. Whitfield, right side, Bandu. He'll square it up, shoot it, and miss it. Bandu having one of those nights, not able to hit with great accuracy at all.
2 for 10 from the floor.
Colby basketball. Dalton with the ball on the outer perimeter. They'll come across the top. They'll lob it down the low blocks underneath. Head fake. Ball rejected. Foul called. Bandu on the arm. Yes. Nope. It's going to be on Kai Mitchell.
And Kai will pick up his third. So you already have Rojas on the bench with 3. Mitchell just picks up his third and will likely come have a seat.
Eagles going to go to the line to shoot free throws. He has not been at the line tonight yet. Free throw toss is up, no good. Shoot a second one.
Just a shade over 50% on the year.
Toss is good. Nothing but net on that second one. 39-38. The lead is 1 now for the Colby Eagles. Blue Dragons will bring it up. J.J. Ryans to Bandu. He'll lob it down low to Kai Mitchell. In traffic. Goes up strong. Can't get it done. Gets it back, though, and a foul called. Foul's going to be charged against Eagle. This is Blue Dragon basketball on Hutchinson's Country Station. Country 102.9 KHUT in Hutchinson. Here comes the inbound, trying to get it into Rhymes. He's knocked down, and in the act of shooting, he'll shoot free throws.
Hard foul by Somerville, but let me tell you what, it all started right as Rob Whitfield received the ball at his disposal from the official. The minute he got it, JJ put on a quick move from the right block to get to the left block, and he, at that point, had already beaten Somerville.
Free throws up and good by JJ Rhymes. Rhymes with 9 points. Ties it at 39, gives the Dragons the lead at 40-39 with the second toss. So Colby basketball down by 1. Hutchinson with the lead, 40-39. 11-12 to go in the ball game. Dalton outside, underneath, wraparound basket good. Colby regains the lead.
13 points for David Hall.
Ryans with 14. I was inaccurate a little while ago. Ryans with the ball on the outer perimeter. Gives it up quickly inside to go. Basket up and good by Bandu. Bandu taking it in strong.
And his first basket since the first half.
Duante's had a tough afternoon of shooting.
2 for 10 before that. Make it 3 of 11. And a chance to gain some momentum for Devontae Bandu.
Dragons lead at 42-41 with that basket by Bandu. Can extend it here, and they do. Free throws up and good by Bandu. 43-41, Hutchinson. Smith on the outer perimeter to Dalton, top of the key between the circles. Smith, right side jumper up and on its way. No good. Rebound. Dragons play it in and mishandle it, but it goes off of Colby out of bounds. So Hutchinson with the basketball as we near the 10-minute mark. We'll get a timeout. Media break. Whitfield on the ball on the outer perimeter. Goes to Salnuhu. Wide open underneath. J.J. Ryans goes up strong, scores it. He thought he was clobbered and didn't get the call.
J.J. was 16.
Rhymes says, I know I scored, but I also felt like I got my head taken off at the same time. Drive inside by Hall. Let's dump it away. Basket block. Put back not there. Put back not there again. Put back loose. Ball Nuhu comes out with it. Blue Dragons give it to Rhymes. He has it dropped away out of bounds. Hutchinson basketball. Media timeout with 9:47 to go in the ball game. Hutchinson 45, Colby 41. Dragons with a mini run going right now midway through the second half. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be right back.
If you listen to the radio or watch TV, you probably realize you could be in for a real shock when you get your next heating bill. E&M Plumbing has the solution with the Rude 90-plus modulating gas furnace. Efficiency ratings of 94% and above could mean 30 to 40% savings on heating costs. And it's so quiet, you'll wonder if it's even running at all. E&M's regular service and Rude's reputation for reliability are your answers for high energy costs. For no obligation answers, call E&M Plumbing, your Rude dealer for the Hutchinson area.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Well, neither team shooting lights out, Darren, in that second half of play. Dragons shooting 37.5%, 22.5% for Colby, but a little mini run right now with a 4-point lead at 45-41 for the Blue Dragons.
Well, and good news for the Blue Dragons. You had Van Du and Rhymes collectively with just 9 points in the first half. Since then, Rhymes has gone off. He has 16 overall, and Devontae Van Du with his 8. That and one basket put him at 25th place all time on the Blue Dragons scoring list.
Rhymes the leading scorer in the ball game. Here's Rojas outside. Blue Dragons working underneath. Rhymes, layup, good. No, comes out on it, no good, but gets the rebound. Jump ball called. It will be Colby's possession.
Now, I want to take you back to the first half when Curtis Hollis got called for a foul for doing less than Carlos did. He could have been booked for a little bit of mild assault and battery. Instead, it works out to be a jump ball.
Ball goes over to Colby. Colby on the outside. He'll flash it down low. Shot up. Comes out. No good. Rebound. J.J. Rhymes. Rhymes will bring it out. Rhymes with 5 rebounds in the ball game. Van Du. Three's good.
First three-pointer by the Blue Dragons.
He's 1 for 4. That was a timely one, though, and the Dragons' 7-point lead is the largest they've had. 48-41. Ball outside. Not high quickly. Dalton goes inside. It's Hall. Basket good and in one. Guy Mitchell.
Yeah, his 4th personal.
Maybe Taylor will come in for Kai Mitchell.
Taylor back to kind of being his quiet self. Just 2 rebounds to his credit after such hustle we saw in the last game.
Waiting for him to break out, man. I mean, you know he's capable.
We've seen breakout games.
Yep.
We just haven't seen the consistency from Raquan Taylor that we know could make him such a phenomenal player.
Free throws up and missing. Taylor with the rebound. Let's bring it up with a 5-point lead. Whitmire back in there. Blue Dragons throw it away. Thought Rojas was breaking to the corner. Devontae with a bad pass.
10 turnovers for Hutchinson.
Garden City comes to town on Wednesday at Sports Arena. And Butler will come in this weekend. It's Hall of Fame night on Saturday night. Rustin will be back in action. Darren will be on the PA. Come and join us. On the outer perimeters. Smith, ball thrown away right in the hands of Van Du. Van Du will bring it up. Drives in, puts it up. Nifty move. Basket good by Van Du. Not a lot of kids can make that basket.
It's like a reverse layup, but you're staying on the same side of the basket, so he has the ball as far away from the left side of the basket as he can.
Little English underneath Smith. Shot doesn't go. Short shot not there. Rebound Dragons. Smith shorted it. Here goes to Van Du. He'll spot up outside, shoots and misses. Foul called. It should be 3. Carmichael caught him on the arm in the corner left. So Van Du will step to the line and shoot 3 with 7:54 to go. Curtis Hollis will step to the bench to check in. Free throw toss by Van Du is good.
14 points now for Devontae Van Du after just 5 in the first half.
Taking his time, free throw toss. This one's up and good. He will shoot a 3rd. Hutchinson about to make it a 10-point lead with a free throw here by Van Du. (53-43). Hutchinson up by 10. 7:52 to go in the ball game. A little bit of breathing room. Ball on the outer perimeter. Dalton.
15-5 run for Hutchinson.
Hall spins up, shoots it up and in. Hall cuts the lead back down to 8 again. He is their leading scorer
with 17.
Curtis Hollis, Rojas, inside to Taylor. Travel call.
Only 11 turnovers for the Blue Dragons. It's not bad considering team averages the fourth most in the conference at just over 16 a game.
Dalton on the outside for the Colby Trojans. Dribble drive, they'll hold up, shot up and good. Genfi. Jimpe puts it down. Timeout's going to be taken by Hutchinson. 6:50 to go in the ball game. It's a 6-point ball game. Hutchinson 53, Colby 47. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Love your smartphone, but not your current service provider? Or the idea of having to buy a new phone when you switch? Now you don't have to. You can bring your device to Next Tech Wireless. Enjoy our high-speed 4G network, nationwide coverage, exceptional local customer service, plus your first 2 months will be absolutely free. You'll also enjoy monthly savings, including unlimited data for as low as $20 per month. Certain restrictions apply. Switch to Next Tech Wireless, keep your current phone, and receive your first 2 months free.
Hello, this is Tom Elliott of Elliott Mortuary, and again this year we are pleased to help sponsor HCC Blue Dragon Sports. We encourage you to support all the Blue Dragon games, both home and away, with your attendance, but if not, we hope you enjoy listening to the game here on KWBW and Country 102.9. Elliott Mortuary and Crematory, a proud sponsor of Hutchinson Community College, and honored to have served the families of Hutchinson and Reno County since 1935.
In Colby, the Blue Dragons on top by 6. Before Colby put together a quick little 4-point run, the Blue Dragons were on a 15-5 run to break what was originally in this half a 38 all-time.
Blue Dragons will inbound right in front of us with 6:50 to go. Super Bowl just around the corner on KWBW radio. The Pats take on the Eagles. Right here, it's the Eagles of Colby. All stealing the ball away from the Blue Dragons as a bad pass by Hutchinson. Colby runs it down, feeds inside, wraparound pass, no good. Foul called. Basket's good.
That is the third and one basket by David Hall, and the third foul on Devontae Van Du.
Hall was able to make the basket, cuts the lead down to 53-49. Tossis comes out on him. Blue Dragons get the rebound with Nuhu with the rebound.
His 10th.
Ball on the outer perimeter. Hollis to Rhymes. Spots up and shoots. No good. That'll put a board. Knocked away. It'll be Colby basketball. 4-point ball game.
That's one of those stagnant possession threes. J.J. Rhymes not necessarily in the flow of the offense. Blue Dragons only have one guy to hit a three. That's Devontae Van Du. And you'd like to see J.J. move the offense around a little more and catch that in the flow of the offense to take that shot. I'd rather see him go to the rack.
Somerville with the ball on the outer perimeter. Flash it inside. He'll kick it on the outside to Hall. He'll gun it. Missing it. Rebound. Clear for the Blue Dragons. Van Du out to Rojas. Takes it with authority. Basket good. And the end one. He's fouled a harm on Colby.
Rojas paced this team in the first half with those 10 points. And now he has his first basket in a big way with a chance at 3 here in the second half.
DeCorey Somerville picks up his third personal. Rojas trying to extend that lead for Blue Dragons. And he does. 56-49. That's up by 7. Colby will bring the basketball up. Hall. Boudwall outside. Boudwan angles to the right side. Hands the ball up to Dalton. Dalton weaves it out front. Here goes to Smith. He'll drive it inside. Foul called. Hollis with the reach in. Tyler Miller will check in. .5:31 to go. Smith will shoot 2 and cut into that 7-point lead.
Smith has 4 points as he misses that free throw from the line, his first missed free throw of the game. But elsewhere on the court, he's 1 for 8, including 1 for 5 from behind the arc.
The toss up and good by Smith. So 1 out of 2 from the line. He cuts it to a 6-point ball game. 56-50. 5:27 remaining. Hutchinson with the lead in the basketball. Salnuhu. Foul's going to be called out front on Dalton.
Third foul on Dalton. Now,
Double bonus.
He's a good defender, but he's not as fast as J.J. Rhymes, especially when he has all that room to work up top. The only way to keep up with him for Dalton is to grab.
Free throws up and good by J.J. Rhymes. Seven-point lead for the Dragons. Missed on the free throw. Rebound's cleared out there by Hall. Colby will bring it up. 5:08 to go. Ball on the outside. Hall has it. Dribble penetrates. Spins away. Loses the ball. Reach and foul called. Rojas? Yes.
And that's foul number 4 for him.
It's a little ticky-tacky out there. Steve Eck a little concerned right now. It's only a 7-point lead. A little stagnant offensively. Taylor will come in for Rojas.
No, I think the Blue Dragons found something when they had Rhymes going underneath. It's good to see him get back to the line on that last possession. They got a surge from Devontae Bandu as well. And they had the pacing in the first half from Rojas, but here he is struggling now with his 4th foul in the second half.
He goes up and missing. Rebound cleared away by Bandu. So Hutch will bring it down. 4:55 to go. Salnuhu. Ball on the outside to Taylor. Oh, double dribble. Did not think about it. He used up his dribble. .447 to go. 7-point ball game, 57-50. We've been stuck on this low scoring affair since halftime. That mini run enough to take the lead. Foul on the floor. All right, now it's getting serious. Bandu with his 4th.
Mitchell with 4 on the bench. Rojas with 4 on the bench. And now Bandu with his 4th.
Modwan will shoot the free throw. Free throw toss is up and good.
Trojans shooting just up around 55% from the free throw line for the game.
2-possession game, 57-51, Hutchinson. Second toss is good. A 5-point ball game. Blue Dragons need a little run. Here's Robert Whitfield. Rob goes right side to Grimes, gets a step on the defender. Ball called. Possession arrow will be Hutchinson's way. Here comes the inbound from Whitfield. Salnuhu backs in, goes up strong, misses it. Ball pops out. Tyler Cotton runs it down. Inside to Taylor, back to Cotton. Cotton splits two, foul called.
And that may be away from the ball. The screen set by Raekwon Taylor. The officials will get together and see what happened first. The center official had the push off on Cotton, and the far official, the trail official, the foul that will be called. It's the illegal screen by Raekwon Taylor, now his third. Either way, that was not going to end well for the Blue Dragons.
Hutchinson in foul trouble now. Raekwon's third. Smith on the outer perimeter. They'll weave it. Dalton. 5-point ball game. Here's Hall. He'll take it in strong. Not there. Gets his own rebound. Rejected. Dalton has it. Kicks it out to Smith on his way and hit it. 3 ball. 1-point ball game. 57-55. Lead of 7 is diminished. There's Rodford Whitfield. Inside zone. Tyler Cotton floats in, draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Tyler Cotton. .333 remaining to go. Getting a little tight now, a 2-point ball game. Tyler Cotton at the line.
Field goal attempt of the game.
Free throws off, no good.
Now here's what's key. The Blue Dragons are looking to send in a couple of substitutes in Rojas and also Bandu, each with 4 fouls.
3:33 to go in the ball game. 2-point lead for the Blue Dragons. Now make it 3. 58-55 as Cotton hits the free throw.
This is serious now for Bandu and Rojas. Must play good defense and not do anything, and I mean anything, in the eyes of the official that would look like a foul.
Smith on the outer perimeter. Baseline foul's going to be called. This is going to be on Rojas. It'll be his 5th.
And I meant anything.
Yeah, just a little bump.
As Rojas got a little bit behind that drive by Gabriel Jimfy.
Closes the book on Rojas tonight at the 3:21 mark.
13 points to his credit.
Chance to tie with 2 free throws here. Free throws up and missing.
Second time James Rojas has fouled out of the game. Jimfy, a 67% free throw shooter.
Takes his time. Free throw toss is up and off. No good. Dragons get the rebound off the 2 missed free throws, and Hutchinson still with the lead. 3:10 remaining. Whitfield on the outer perimeter. Bandu. J.J. Rhymes. Outside to Whitfield. 3 ball. Rattles out on him. No good. Battle for the board. Taken away by the Blue Dragons. Rhymes. Can't finish. Trying to finish it inside. Nuhu. Put back. Yeah! Nuhu gets it up and down. Boy, Hutch needed that one. Feed the other way. Basket good underneath. Jimfy puts it up and in. Within 2. Within 3. 60. A full 1-minute break. 2:45 to go in the ball game. Dragons trying to regroup. They're up by 2, but shaky. 2:45 to go. We'll be back right after this 1-minute timeout.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager of Midwest Ford and Toyota in Hutchinson. Longtime sponsors of HCC Sports and are always looking for ways to help our local community. We know you have many choices when it comes to your vehicle needs, and that's how we came up with a better way. Any new or most pre-owned vehicles at Midwest Superstore will come with our warranty for life. That includes a limited lifetime powertrain warranty, helping you with security and reliability. Overall lower cost of ownership. If we don't have it, we can get it. New Toyota, new Ford, or even pre-owned vehicle that fits you. Come see us at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Whatever the sport or season it may be, if you suffer any kind of sports injury, call the outstanding doctors at Pinnacle Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. Doctors Lowen and Severud have effectively treated virtually every kind of sports injury. They use the most advanced arthroscopic surgical techniques available to medicine. You'll also work closely with their highly trained physical therapists every step of your rehab. Get back in the game with Pinnacle Sports Medicine. Call 662-6000 to schedule your appointment or visit them online at summitks.com.
Welcome back to Colby. 2:45 to go in the contest. Dragons up 60-57, half the basketball. Trying to rally back. Blue Dragons trying to pull it away.
Dragons shooting well from the free throw line. Have only missed twice from there, shooting 87.5%. Trojans on the last 5 minutes of the game on that 14-7 run.
Yeah, second half shooting hit. Well, from there for the ball game, they're 17 out of 21. Ball stolen by Colby. It'll be a sprint out layup. Good. Oh, it comes off. No good. Blue Dragons get the rebound. Whitfield. Ball comes our way. Knocked away. Last touched off of Colby. 2:21 to go. A 3-point Dragon lead. Nuhu will check out. Bandu inbounds. Gets that zone. Whitfield. Hollis. Back to Whitfield to Bandu. Bandu crosses. Foul called. Bodwan picks up the personal. Be his third. Devontae Bandu at the line to shoot the free throw. He's 5 out of 6 today. Free throw toss up and good.
17 points for Devontae after just 5 in the first half when he went 2 for 6 from the floor.
He and Ryan's both with 17 apiece. Shoots the second one. This one comes out on him, no good. Hutch lead is 4 with 2:04 to go. Colby will bring it up, set it up on the left wing. Smith on the outer perimeter, dribble penetrates, kicks it inside. Foul called on the floor.
Boatwan had a foot.
Yeah, a foot out of bounds. You're right, not a foul. A foot out of bounds. Size 13's a little too big. Minute and 51 to go. Dragons up by 4. Bandu to Rhymes. Rhymes on the outside. There's Curtis Hollis. Loses the basketball. Colby on the run. Down they go. Foul called. Shooting 2 will be Colby.
If that's on Mitchell, and it is, he's done.
Second Dragon to foul out is Kai Mitchell at the 132 mark. Taylor's going to check in.
Mitchell fouls out for the 4th time this year.
Jim line to shoot the free throws. Free throw toss is up and rims out, no good.
Jim Fee 0 for 3 from the line.
A murmur goes through the community building here in Colby. Spins the ball. Free throw toss up and rims out, no good. Dragons get the rebound. Taylor. Hutchinson brings it up. Here's J.J. Rhymes. Nice in between two. Puts it up. Doesn't get it. Taylor. Putback is good. Dragons up by 6 with a timeout with 1:21 to go. Well, work to be done. 1:21 remaining. Dragons lead it by 6. A full 1-minute break coming your way. We'll be back with Colby right after this 1-minute timeout.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson. And Health Mart, caring for you.
Right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Welcome back to Colby on Hutchinson's Country Station, Country 102.9. Jim Fee missed a couple of free throws. Overall, 13 missed free throws for the Trojans, 43.5% for the game, and they're showing why they are next to last in the conference.
Blue Dragons trying to hang on with a minute and 12 to go. Dalton on the outside to Hall. Hall's had a great game. Double penetration by Dalton. Shot up, not there. Loose basketball. Taylor dives for it. There's a scrum. The light will point Colby's way. Jump ball is going to be called. 58.5 to go. Dragons on defense. Up by 6.
Officials will talk about whether possession was gained before that jump ball.
7 on the shot clock.
And yeah, they'll leave it at 7.
Feed wide open. Hall, basket good, and then foul. Open right there, Darren.
His 4th and 1 basket in this game.
Hollis pushed from behind. Hall with the basket and the points.
21 points for David Hall.
63-59. He can make it a 3-point ball game, 1 possession game, and he does. Timeout's going to be taken by Colby. 57 seconds left to go in the ball game. Blue Dragons lead it by 3, but have the basketball. A 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 1/2 minute.
HCC Sports is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, Barkley Plumbing, Vernon Chiropractic Center, Tim and Gina Ritter, along with Brian Strange of the Green Vision Group, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Wade Patton Insurance, A&A Builders, Bold Office Shares, Mega Manufacturing, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Lowen Corporation, and by Mann, Wyatt & Rice, LLC. These Sportscaster Club members help provide funds for HCC scholarships.
Welcome back. Blue Dragon Basketball Country 102.9. Lead with 56 seconds left.
Dragons inbound. Hutch really needs to score here. Can on this possession. They'll weave it out front. J.J. Rhymes gets a step on the defender. Off bounce. Basket up and good off the glass. 40.2 to go. 65-60 Hutch. Here comes Smith. He'll lean it. Missing it. Rebound fought for. Loose basketball. Down on the baseline. Whistle finally blows. We have a jump ball. It'll be Blue Dragons whistle. Hutchinson will have the basketball.
It is a jump.
Wow. Hutch will have the ball with 30.3 to go.
6th time in this game we've gone to the possession arrow because of a jump ball.
Lady Dragons 1. Foul called. Foul goes against Carmichael before the ball could be inbounded. Dragon Ladies 1, 93-39. Dragon Men right now lead 65-60. Taylor at the line, shoot free throws with 30.3 to go.
First trip to the line for Raekwon.
Free throws up and good by Raekwon Taylor. Breathing room, Darren, a little breathing room now. 6-point lead.
See if that'll give him confidence for the second one. He's just a 63% free throw shooter.
Free throw toss. Up and bouncing, no good. Rebound cleared out by Colby. They'll bring it up quickly. And a quick timeout taken by Colby. We're going to keep it here with 25.8 to go. So 1 minute timeout. Crazy things happening, Darren. Dragons look pretty good, though, with a 6-point lead with 25.8, but they cannot give up the easy basket.
Blue Dragons still just one three-pointer made in this game. 3 from Colby. Remember, there was just 1 made in the first half. So both teams able to knock down a couple more each, but not enough to break out this game the way I personally thought we would have easily.
Yeah, you had kind of
80-point range.
Prognosticated and indicated that you thought it was going to be a blown away in the second half. Not the case. Colby Trojans 57 for a reason.
JJ Rhymes and Devontae each got it started in this second half. Collectively in that first half of action, now together they have 36. So they've turned it on. James Rojas, who faced the Blue Dragons earlier in the contest in the first half with 10, fouled out of this game. And also, Kai Mitchell fouled out of the game a little bit earlier.
It hasn't been pretty, but a 6.2 possession game right now is what we have. 25.8 seconds to go. Hutchinson will be on defense. David Hall will inbound far side. Ball comes in quickly. They'll bring it across. Outside. Get it out to Hall. Hall on Bandu. Dribble penetration. He'll kick a corner left for the 3 by Dalton. It's off, no good. Put back underneath is wide open, though. Is good by Carmichael. It's a 4-point ball game and a quick foul. 9.6 to go. J.J. Rhymes will shoot free throws.
Carmichael will foul out of the ball game after making a pretty big play for the Trojans.
J.J. Rhymes been solid at the line tonight. Carmichael just fouled out with his 5th. They will substitute. Somerville will check in. J.J. Rhymes at the line, 9.6 seconds for Hutchinson.
J.J. Rhymes had 10 free throw attempts in non-conference action. Since then, in conference play, he's averaged 8 attempts per game. This here, his 8th attempt.
Free throw toss, up and missing. Colby basketball. Up the court, they'll bring it. Jumper up and on its way by Hall, no good. Ball game over. Dragons hang on to win by the chin of their chinny chin chin. A 5-point victory, 67-62 on the road on this Super Sunday up in Colby, America. We will take a 2-minute timeout. Darren add up all the numbers. Dragons win a pair today. Girls victorious 93-39. Dragons men win 67-62. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
For over 15 years, Erickson Custom Building has helped homeowners bring their remodel ideas to life.